Welcome to the Forgotten City, a game I know very little about, but I think it's supposed to be kind of similar to Outer Wilds, maybe mainly in that you're not supposed to know anything about it before going in. There's a spoiler alert for me to remind me to tell you not to watch this unless you've played it, so maybe take that seriously. I guess you're okay until maybe the tutorial. After the tutorial, beyond the white hallway, whatever that means. I'm going to change the settings. I already opened this game up and looked at the settings and thought it might be interesting if I made it a little harder on myself. So I'm going to pretty much disable all the hints and quest notifications. I really like to do this on RPGs that I play anyways, because I don't really like quest notifications. That's one of the reasons I like Outer Wilds so much. We're going to also hide the subtitles during non-interactive dialogue. I find that really distracting when you walk by an NPC and they're like, oh, how is your day today? And the writing shows up on the screen. Anyways, I might go back to all this. We'll do very large text for you guys. Video looks, I'm sure, is fine. I don't know. Let's crank the music a bit and crank the voice and then turn down the annoying clicks. I'm an old man. I know how I like to play games. Usually in blind playthroughs, I like to just leave everything default to get the experience that the creators want you to get, but I've gotten so old now that... yeah. Weapons, huh? I'm not sure I'm up for a combat game. Oh well. Let's give this a shot. I might need to decrease the video settings because my frame rates in this intro is below 60. But let's just hit new game, see what happens, see what it looks like. Core team of 3 people over 4 years. That's crazy. This started out as a Skyrim mod, if I'm not mistaken. Mystery adventure with multiple endings. Thoughtful conversation and exploration. That's what I like in my games. I've had a lot of fun with games like Chants of Sennaar, Obra Dinn, Return of Obra Dinn, Outer Wilds, of course, and I have got to decrease the quality of this because my frame rates are awful.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Interesting. Should I be a woman? I'll be this fine-looking person. I'm pasty. I'm sorry. Should I tell her my name is King Adam? No.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
What? I barely remember anything. Oh, this is actually interesting. It gives me bonuses. Do I want to be fast? Do I want to... Wow, we have bullets. Okay, dang. Oh, we could have bullets if I pick soldier. No. Occasional insights in the ancient world. I'm just gonna make myself harder to take down. I barely remember anything.
It does look like you took a pretty hard blow to the head. You're just lucky you've been given a second chance. Which is why I feel terrible for what I'm about to say, but I have a favor to ask. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Some things about her I find very suspicious is she talks too much. And this makes absolutely no sense. You just pulled me out. I have head trauma, amnesia, and you're asking me to go somewhere that you could easily go, except you made a promise to someone who's possibly dead. What are you talking about, lady? You are like some evil demon or something, right?
Oh, of course.
Of course, she says.
I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Then what's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
Sounds like something you would tell me to make you seem relatable to me. I don't trust her at all. Is that weird? You're not even gonna tell me your name, lady?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Uh-huh. Why don't you want to tell me?
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
People are jerks, aren't they? And all those Karen memes really ruined that name, huh?
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
You are so weird. Who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
You're creeping me out, lady. So let me get this straight. People keep washing up on the riverbank and you keep sending them into these ruins. What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
That's two things. Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
What about Al? That's all the questions I have.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'll pass, lady.
Are you serious? I just saved your life, and you can't do this one little thing for me. What kind of an Ugh. Look, if you won't do it for me, do it for yourself. You want to know what you're doing here, right?
I assume I, fell off a bridge or something. Alright, I'll go for the priceless artifacts, and yeah, I'll keep an eye out for
My
Al as
hero.
well.
The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
A flashlight we can examine and take. Alright. Oof. My computer can't handle this game, apparently. And I'm back. I just had to reinstall my graphics card, apparently, because these are epic settings. I just turned off the motion blur, which I don't like motion blur anyways, so... Let's explore the Forgotten City, I suppose. Oh, right. Forgot I could sprint. Why isn't it just always on? Can I... Oops. I accidentally hit tab. I was going to hit caps lock. Okay, so Quid Pro Quo is the name of our main quest, and it's because she pulled me out of a river, and now we have to do her bidding. I mean, she's evil, right? We can all agree. Karen is evil. Al's note.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Alright, so note to self, if I see read, I won't read it. I'll just read it out loud. I won't hit the button, is what I meant. Oh boy. No, where are we going? No! No! I wanted to... Okay. Alright, so I guess we made it to the underground city, right? Let's just sprint around, why not? Oh, and we have a flashlight. How do I activate the flashlight again? Bindings. Wait. Is it a weapon, maybe? Dang it. Oh. Is it automatic? What did I do? Whatever. A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Lamentation. Oh, poor Roman women. Yeah, okay. I thought this was like a Roman setting. Did anyone else just hear a whisper? Creepy. The reflections on these statues aren't what I would expect. A Roman gladiator, mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? Oh, something in here, huh? You gotta burst through here. Was there a... No. Creepy. Now, I did hear... I did see... Inspect? No. I could have sworn I saw writing over there. I like bursting through the doors. Huh. Are these actually people? And they were frozen, turned into gold by like Midas, you know? The golden touch. She was begging for her life. That's so sad. Well, let's try and wake all these people up. Is that a child? Or are we just giant? I haven't noticed being so much bigger than all the other statues. Am I going to want to save it? Thank you for the tip. Ah. Tempting to scramble away from something here. And then it burst that way, perhaps? Al, you in here, bud? What is stopping me? What is stopping me? Alright, it's one of these games, huh? That stops me from going places. Yeah, all these people are startled at that circular thing. Okay, good to know. Oh, I keep forgetting I can sprint. That's embarrassing. I would like to do caps lock, but, you know, caps lock doesn't do always sprint. It's annoying. Oh, you're looking up, huh? Appears to be praying for help that never came. Pray to your God. Can I jump off? No. Just let me jump off, game. It would be fun. Huh. Golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al. Well, that's quite the deduction. Why couldn't it be some other person? Interesting.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now, Find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Interesting. Maybe there was a note I missed? I don't know why he was talking to us just then. Maybe it's supernatural voice in my head. I was looking around for a note, you know? But if he left a suicide note, I did not see it. So, hello, portal. The remains of a human. Whoever it was died a long, long time ago. All the other remains we've seen have been these golden statues. Roman man on his knees as if begging his gods for mercy. Interesting. Okay, so it's some sort of time loop. We go in this portal and we relive the same thing over and over and over again. Where do we come out? Do we come out at this portal? And then we come out, and I'm gonna guess this is like a living city. And then at the end of 22 minutes or so, the thing in the, you know, the thing in that stone circle that we saw at the very beginning is gonna burst out. Everyone's gonna, you know, turn to gold, and then we're gonna have to go in this portal again. That's my guess. We'll find out. Ooh, trippy. It's hyperdrive. Even the music. That's so funny. I swear, I've heard that in Starfield. I haven't played Starfield, but I watched a few Let's Plays, and it's such a classic sci-fi, like dun 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 dun. It's also in Lord of the Rings, which is not sci-fi at all. But hey, look at that! We went back to the past, and I might have to turn down my graphics again, huh? Well, hello. I've seen you golden.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Wait, are you speaking English?
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange.
I don't think so, boss.
Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you, and what were you doing in the shrine?
The Shrine of Proserpina.
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? And you've just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you? One more time. Who are you, and what were you doing in that shrine?
The goddess of agriculture or sunshine or whatever, or springtime. Sorry, agricultural goddess of springtime does not strike me as a goddess who has the ability to time travel sort of thing. So let's just lie. My name is Adam. I just got lost. Sorry.
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
What's your laws?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, are you coming?
I'll make my own way.
Look, you seem like you might need a little extra help, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable if I showed you the way.
Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing.
All right, friend. Suit yourself. Just don't do anything too reckless till you've spoken with Magistrate Sentius in his villa down there. See you around.
That was very foolish of me, wasn't it? All right, well, now that there's all this light coming in, should I? No, our frames are fine. I think it's a loading issue. Now will it let me jump off? It does! Oh no! We live! We live! But not for long. All right, what is the save situation? Okay, it does save over. That's fine. So I don't think I need to save much. Okay, so we're going to the magistrate's villa. The game tricked me by not letting me jump off the bridge before. Anyways, I know I was supposed to obviously do the tutorial on the first loop and have him show me the way to the magistrate, but mate, I don't care. Ooh, hello. Possibly the last bottle of wine in the city. Let's take it. Oh yeah, I can sprint. I'm gonna keep forgetting that. Who am I? Graffiti, and we can translate it. This is like Outer Wilds. May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, stranger. Okay, so there are still golden people. What are you afraid of? I can't tell based on what they're looking at, like where the badness is coming from. Oh my gosh, all these droppings of the frames is gonna wreak havoc on my mouth talking to the audio coming through. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully I don't have to do too much editing to get that to match up. Oh man. Let's inspect this dice tower, I guess. Metal dice tower designed to stop people from cheating when rolling dice. Oh yeah. Clearly cheating must be a problem among Romans. That is my idea about Romans. So more graffiti to translate. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally. Well, at least it was equal. You know?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
The many will suffer. The golden statues go around killing everyone? No, that's crazy, including me, huh? Please don't shoot me. Wait. Oh, I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, I'm pretty sure things are gonna, go back to the way they were. Can I help you? Oh no. Oh no. Golden statues. Okay, so the golden statues turn people into golden statues, huh? See, I'm learning here. Let's sprint. Run away. This is hilarious. This is not how you're supposed to play this game. I'm quite sure of it. Hello, how are you? A phallic charm, nice. All right. Ah, no, hold on. Let's calm down here. Let's steal those too. Does anything else happen if you steal while you've already stealed? No. An incomplete written note addressed to Sinner. This is your final warning, Sinner. Okay, cool. Was anything on the back of it? Oh, interesting. The writing goes all the way through the paper, seemingly like there's no difference between the back and the front as far as the darkness of it goes. All right, well, time to die? No! Wait, why aren't I dead? What is happening? Oh, the red thing on the bottom. I was guessing when it fills up completely, then we die. But no, when it drains completely, we die. All right, so let's just explore a little bit. Oh my gosh. You can't fire me, I quit. Okay. Alright. This game is hilarious when you play it like a baboon, isn't it? There's some sparkles over here. What's the sparkles? Nothing? Interesting. And we can't rock climb, unfortunately. Ah, man. Okay, so don't steal. I got it. The golden rule is... I already forgot. I assume the golden rule is do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But I guess it's like don't sin. Was that a chest? Oh, it is a chest. Hello. Hey, money! Excellent. All right. And yes, we regain health. I'm noticing at the bottom we have health that we are regaining. Should I jump off here? Haha! Oh. Oh, we don't just respawn. I thought it was gonna be a time loop. Well, I guess it is a time loop, isn't it? Right? Let's just pretend we weren't reloading. We were just restarting the time loop. Hello, mate. I'm Adam, and I've come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Seriously, what is today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
Are you just saying that because I came out of the springtime goddess's portal, time portal? So what year do you think it is?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome.
When was Rome founded? Oh, who cares?
From exactly.
Yeah, is this before or after Christ?
Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year. Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost. Live
Okay, let's hear the golden rule again.
law. There's just one.
Oh.
The golden rule.
Yeah.
And the punishment for breaking it's
We don't really know what the golden rule is. I assume it's
kind of
do unto others
But our magistrate insists we so
as
then,
you would have them. Okay, lead the way, please.
Follow me.
I
When I
tried.
first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
I wonder when he arrived.
23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing.
Only
No
23.
idea how,
3
since
missing.
nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
We might have found
Aren't you
exactly
going to
3
introduce
golden
them to
step.
your
No, there are
pretty
golden
new
statues right
friend,
there.
Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking her to see the magistrate.
That pompous old boar won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Okay, so the magistrate's up for election today, huh?
I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's, it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, I don't know what happened to her.
That was cool how it said stranger until he introduced her to us as Libya. Cool.
Here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
You're not like Galerius, huh? Alright, lead the
Follow
way.
me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the golden rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way.
Yeah, I think I failed
I'm
this.
serving in the Legion. If there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10. Made us draw straws. and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
Exactly 10 times worse, as in 10 out of 10 people die. Cool.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Adam.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It is beautiful. I was admiring it on the walk over here.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Can't say I have. I also am not sure I believe you, unless I'm thinking this is maybe like a multiverse sort of time loop thing, where anytime a single sin is committed, that universe is erased. So it's like survival bias. Like, the reason not a single sin has been committed is because if it had been committed, then we wouldn't be talking right now. And since there's infinite universes, then the one universe, or one of the universes where not a single sin has been committed, must be the one we find ourselves in. Anyways, I can't say I have ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin.
Nor could I, until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying.
Here we go.
If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Cool.
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule.
Not at all the Golden Rule I'm familiar with.
That we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
So what counts as a sin? We've already seen there's orgies here.
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder.
Certainly.
But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide?
Trying to escape?
As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
I'm sorry. Blasphemy and treason is not a sin? So, yeah, why me? Why can't you investigate?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. Have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Come on, tell me what you really think.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
All right.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
Sure.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
Okay.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Why didn't you tell me that when I asked about suspects? I'll get right on it. Okay, Shrine of Apollo, which he pointed out to me, but I don't really know. I guess this is where quest markers would come in handy, but I'll be fine. I say as I take every single wrong turn out of this building.
Whatever are you wearing?
Hello, who are you?
Oh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Horatius was the guide who brought us in here. What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
Does she look like Karen to anyone else? Charming. I'll be going now.
I trust you can see yourself out.
Okay, so Sentia's a little B word. I can say it, but I don't like to, use any language unless the game is going to use it. All right.
I trust.
Yeah, we're fine. Apollo's temple.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
If you're trying to goad me into an argument, it won't work.
Let's eavesdrop her up.
Stoic, remember?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe, how can anyone trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Centilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it?
Huh. As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
They think there was a kidnapping? Wouldn't that be a sin?
Arve. A new face. Arve, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Okay, it's just now occurring to me that I should take notes. So, Aquisha is a Vestal princess, huh? I'm in a hurry.
Oh, a hurry, you say? Well, in that case, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
So, yeah, what's a Vestal priestess?
You really don't know? You are from far away, aren't you? Well, I am one of the priestesses charged with keeping the sacred flame in Rome's shrine of Vesta burning. I take it you know who Vesta is?
Remind me?
Vesta is the mother goddess of hearth and home, and the guardian of the Roman people.
Okay, so first theory is the flame goes out. Someone blows the flame out, that's the sin. So how did you end up here?
You know,
the city?
I'm not entirely sure.
Ah.
But what about you? How did you end up here?
Magical, yeah, okay. A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river, apparently, unconscious, and sent me in here. I do not believe her.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
Well, it's an older name, but not uncommon where I'm from.
Older. I see. I wonder if... No.
What were you going to say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
You're being a bit coy.
I know. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
Is that what the guards were talking about? What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member
we
of
saw
our
her.
Community, darning clothes and cutting hair.
Yeah.
She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
I'll be careful.
Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
I'll make a note of it. Come back if we discover patterns. Cool, okay. I feel like that was lucky we talked with her, right? Because maybe this pattern we can see. Oh, that's cool. Is going to be important. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. Not that it matters, because I don't have anything on there. So, I have a new theory, and that is the magistrate is totally lying about the golden rule. Because there have been hints that these people have been sinning and everything's fine. I stole, and that caused all hell to break loose. But I'm not sure that the sin is what causes the end of this city. What if it is a method of control that the magistrate is using to maintain power, right? So if they don't do what he says, he turns people into statues, that sort of thing. What do you think, Aquisha?
I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Is there a short version?
I suppose so. Jupiter and Mercury put a town to the test by disguising themselves as vagrants and asking for shelter there. Everyone turned them away and failed that test, except for an old couple named Baucis and Philemon, and so the gods gave them time to escape and granted them a wish, and then wiped that town off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Or perhaps it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are.
A cynic philosopher might take that view, but it's not entirely invalid, I suppose.
I suppose. No, we have not been doing that. This is what I'm going to say to her after we do this. I'll be going now.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
We'll do, Aquisha. Thank you. Okay. And I was trying to go to Apollo.
Keeping an eye on things, Horatius?
As always, priestess.
Any news about Scintilla, Navia, or Kabash?
No sign of any of them, I'm afraid. But we do have a newcomer. Strangely dressed woman.
Oh, I'm a woman.
Funny accent, too.
A traveler from a faraway land, then?
Seems that way.
Then let's make sure she feels welcome, shall we?
I thought I was just picking my body type. I didn't realize. Adam the woman. What a name. Okay, Apollo, where are you? The many shall suffer. There's the golden rule. Okay, so, sorry, I paused it. Totally forgot I had a very important meeting that I had to go to. Let's go in here, see if this is the temple to Apollo. Hello, Lucretia. How did I do that? I knew exactly what Apollo looks like, didn't I? You okay there? I heard some wailing.
Sorry I'm such a mess.
Oh.
I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman.
Yulia died, huh? What happened? Did someone kill her? Because that would be a sin.
She was poisoned.
What?
She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Okay, a snake has cruel black eyes. Is that a person who has black eyes? Wow. Yeah. Okay, how'd they manage to poison someone without breaking the golden rule? That's a sin. Poisoning people is sin. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is controversial. I don't like to get political here. But there should be a law against poisoning people to death. Is there something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching his eyes out.
What? I'm writing all this down. That's dangerous talk.
Then you'd better get me that Sylphium quickly, hadn't you?
So this is Yulia, huh? Does she have anything on her that could help? No. Let's inspect the medical tools. Barbaric looking, but nothing out of the ordinary. Same thing here. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Ooh, okay, let's inspect here. Inspect everything. Mortar and pestle, herbs, all look like you'd expect. And there's a... goodness. Large stone statue of Apollo. Oh, Apollo was the god of disease and healing? Yeah, among other things is what I know him from, I think. Is anyone gonna tell me what is the deal with the golden statues? Are you gonna tell me what's the deal with the golden statues?
Feeling all right?
I'm fine. I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her.
Was it Livia?
That was Nevia,
Oh.
and she went a little mad.
So Nevia heard statues and went mad, huh? Okay, forget I said anything.
Anything about what?
We're supposed to talk about people's story. What did Aquisha? If we discover patterns. Yeah, the story. That's how do we find out how they got here. So what's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with
Oh,
you.
it's Nevia's
I'm not a
clinic.
physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared.
Oh, she disappeared.
And out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
You lot? What's that supposed to mean? How'd you end up here? This is the question I care about right now.
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came.
When Rome
As
burned.
I prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Okay, fair enough. She woke up on a riverbank far from here. Do you know of a Karen? Can you talk about Karen? Okay, so Lucretia woke up on a riverbank, same as I did. I'll be going now.
Well, come back if you get sick or...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really want to be skipping through more dialogue, but that's what this game is. It's dialogue, isn't it? So what is the deal with the statues? I don't know. All right, well, let's go talk with the guy at the marketplace, that genetricum futor. Apologies if that is just the most horrendous insult, offensive, terrible thing to call someone ever. It's new to me. I'm going to start using it, though. And until next time, you genetricum futitors, take care.